Well, online voting is often called the answer to low voter turnout. It was used in some cities in Ontario's recent municipal elections, but technical glitches hit in some areas, forcing officials to extend voting up to a full day. So what's the future look like as the push to get more voting online gets stronger? Joining us now for a look into the future is Nicole Goodman, Director at the Centre for E-Democracy. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Nicole, let's talk numbers first. So Ontario and Nova Scotia are really the only provinces that have picked this up thus far. In Ontario, out of 444 municipalities, almost 200 use some form of online voting. That number is obviously expected to rise. But given that we're living in a world of data breaches and election hacking and meddling, what are some of the risks that could come with this transition?
So definitely there's some risks, and that's why it's really important that we take precautions. So we saw in this recent election that there wasn't a security breach, but there was a technical issue that delayed things. So one of the things that I really think needs to happen is there needs to be some kind of standards in place or guidelines nationally, not only for the municipalities that are using it, but over 80 First Nations across the country are also using online voting. I brought this in. These are standards for e-voting written by the Council of Europe in Europe. If we had a document like this for Canada in terms of technical guidelines, operational guidelines, and legal guidelines, it would really go a long way in promoting electoral integrity.
Well, talking about integrity, I mean, a lot of people wonder just how low voter turnout can get, and your research shows that electronic voting can boost voter turnout by about 3.5%. Beyond heightening accessibility, what are some of the other advantages that come with this transition?
Yeah, so I definitely think turnout and accessibility is a big part of it. Another part of it is convenience. So as our society modernizes and people go more and more online, it becomes almost an expectation. And so I think there's a point where we have to ask ourselves, do we need to modernize our elections and move voting online, not only to boost turnout, but just to retain current voters?
Well, it seems to me that a lot of people think, oh, online voting, I'm sure we could just flip a switch and we could do that right now. There's some countries, Estonia, New South Wales, and Australia, they're already on board. But talk to me about some of the challenges as you've watched these guys, these other regions, as they've implemented their own versions of this. What are some of the challenges that you've been able to glean from their experiences?
Yeah, definitely. So as they've moved to using it at higher levels of government, they've had to up the security of the system. And so what we've really seen over the past 15 years in Estonia and Switzerland is huge investment in technology and development. And although we've been using it for the same period of time in Canada, we haven't seen that same investment. Part of that is the reason because higher levels of government haven't gotten involved. And so I really think that if we want to use online voting, or maybe, who knows, in 10 years, biometric voting in elections, we need to be investing in technology now.
Do it right or don't do it at all.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for being here. All the best.
Thank you.